On June 22, 1633, an aging Galileo Galilei kneels before the Roman Inquisition, facing the most powerful tribunal in the world. He is there, under threat of death, to formally recant a single observation, that the Earth orbits the Sun. Why did the most powerful political and religious institution on Earth treat the movement of rocks in space as an existential threat? The medieval church used this map of the heavens as a political blueprint. In their eyes, a fixed universe mirrored the social hierarchy below: God at the apex, the king in power, and the peasant tied to the soil, part of an unchangeable divine architecture. To rebel against one's place in this earthly hierarchy was presented as rebelling against the physical laws of the universe itself. By proving the Earth moved, Galileo shattered that blueprint. He revealed that what the Church preached as eternal law was actually a historical arrangement, disguised as cosmology to keep the social order from shifting. We look back at the Inquisition as a relic of the past, yet we continue to participate in an identical ideological illusion. Trade the ancient, heavy stone cathedrals of the past for the towering glass and steel of modern financial centers today. Instead of using the cosmos to anchor power, modern ruling structures rely on a specific interpretation of human nature. Classical economics often functions as our secular theology, framing the mechanics of industrial capitalism as the permanent, natural laws of human existence. By rebranding a specific economic system as an unchangeable fact of reality, the current arrangement of wealth and power is made to seem like a default state that no one has the power to change. Modern economics frequently frames the free market as a natural force akin to gravity. Prices, competition, and growth are described as physical laws we simply have to obey. Within this framework, systemic exploitation is naturalized. Profit extraction and wage labor are rebranded as harmonious exchanges, rooted in our biology rather than our politics. This comparison shows the mechanic at work. Whether the medieval sacred hierarchy or modern bourgeois economy, the goal is presenting a historical system as an eternal order. This creates a psychological trap, making it difficult to imagine a future without the current market structure. If we believe competition and private property are unchangeable laws, we stop looking for alternatives. Human consciousness becomes trapped in an inescapable present. In the 19th century, Karl Marx committed an act for only a tiny fraction of human history. Rather than human nature, it had a specific, violent beginning, driven by the enclosure of shared lands and creating a propertyless working class. Marx demonstrated that the system is driven by internal contradictions, like the conflict between increasing automation and the need for human surplus value, rather than a natural, enduring balance. By proving that capitalism was birthed through specific historical conditions, he proved it is not a permanent destination. It is a temporary phase of development. To reclaim our ability to imagine the future, we have to draw a line between the discoveries of these two thinkers. Galileo investigated the physical universe. Gravitation and planetary orbits operate regardless of human belief or who holds power. Marx investigated human society, where economic laws are socially constructed. As this dynamic totality model shows, these relations exist only because institutions actively reproduce them. The deception keeping us in the capitalist trap is intentionally confusing social laws with physical ones. This confusion makes it feel as though the end of the world is more plausible than the end of our current economic system. Legend says that as Galileo left the Inquisition, he whispered, "And yet it moves." Historical materialism offers an identical verdict for our world, and yet it changes. Because these social laws can be rewritten, we are no longer bound to a fixed architecture. The future is an open project that we are free to design.